Trying to conduct a serious interview here for Alex Ameen of all people.
Alright, my name is Sho Ouellette. Before I headed to Colombia, I was in Japan visiting my grandparents. Supposed to be there for a little over 2 months, but I ended up staying for 3 weeks to have as much time as I could in Colombia. The whole point of this trip was to basically just film a good video part for my new board. All Alex and I had planned was to get as much footage and photos as we could. We wanted to hype up the board, and for play, I just wanted a skateboard, so filming and getting a bunch of footage was no real problem for me. When I was in Bogota, I stayed with Alex and Chella in their apartment. Then we traveled down to Cali for a race, and we stayed at the Wepa house, the super cool skate house. Treated us like family, which was like super rad because they didn't even know me. And then when we traveled to Medellin, we stayed with Carolina for a few days, and she showed us around. All I ate in Colombia was like seriously just empanadas. So good, so cheap, and basically just a hot pocket, but it's actually good. Favorite hill would have to be La Catedral, Pablo Escobar's driveway. Just crazy like turns, perfect pavement, and it's just endless turns.
Plata o plomo.
The hills in Colombia compared to BC and what I've skated so far would be like, they're just super crazy. You just never stop sliding, you have to almost fight to go slow. And in BC, what I'm used to is you almost have to fight to go fast. You're only sliding 90 degrees to stop signs. In California, you're just blasting like super open wide turns, but Colombia is just always really tight. You're going uncomfortably fast, and you just kind of have to go into survival mode. Can't say I have a favorite, but awesome locals that I met were Juan Pablo. He always brought us to the craziest hills. It was like almost like an older brother to me. Like we got along super well. Felipe was super cool too, and Marty's a local everyone's gotta know. Alright, so this is my pro model with Valhalla Skateboards. It's the Sho Stopper, super long, super wide, lots of rocker, just super like simple board. We don't need any extra features. Symmetrical shape that I've always loved. Then the graphic, it's got a little bit of everything. For my roots, so I got the Flatspot Dragon because they always help me out and they've always had my back. Split for lifestyle. Got my Japanese kimono for my Japanese roots. The 40s for the homies. If I ever get the opportunity to go back to Colombia, I'm gonna take it, like no questions asked.